did some things that maybe poorly, and Jalen did some things well that convinced you guys Jalen should start that opener. You think maybe you have a gamer on your hands in him? I mean, he played really well at times when he had to play last year, and he comes in there when the lights are on, does it again.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I have a hard time. I don't believe in gamers really. I just don't think they exist. You know, I think he played better in the game, but I still think he's capable of playing better in the scrimmage. I think he's capable of playing a lot better in the game. I think he did some good things when he played the last 2 years. He needs to be a better player when he starts the game than he at any point he's been during his career. No, you're fine.
What did you not get from him in the scrimmages, and maybe what did you get from him in the games that you played?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think he was more productive. You know, in the scrimmages, he wasn't as productive as he was on Saturday. What he have? I guess he had 3 drives, and all 3 of them were points. And you know, I'd like to think the one that Ryan fumbled would have been also. You know, we got first 10 on it, like the 26. So.
Speaking of Ryan, what have you seen from him this week after that kind of up and down performance on Saturday?
Well, I mean, the same. I mean, those guys are going to get a little better every week. You know, the Ryan Timmonses, the Jeff Badetts, Alex Montgomery's. You know, he's been a little sick. He's better now. JoJo Kemp's. Those guys are going to get a little better every week. You know, when you play young guys, you know, you got to be ready. You know, there's going to be some ups and downs, and I knew that coming into it. You know, obviously, I don't condone fumbling, and we've worked ball security really hard. But I thought he did some good things with the ball in his hands. He'll be a bigger part of the game plan this week. But there's going to be some ups and downs when you're playing young people.
I think an issue with blocking for your wide receivers. It seemed like that you had some plays that are some fundamental plays in this offense that kind of blown up because the other guy outside.
Yeah, I wasn't pleased. I wasn't pleased with how our inside receivers blocked, our tight ends and our H's. I think we got to block a lot better. You know, that's one thing that we really prided ourselves at the other stops I've been at, is being really physical on the inside, and I didn't think we were.
You obviously you didn't win the game, but you did have over 400 yards total offense. You ran for more than 200 yards. When you look back, what was your assessment, especially after you looked at the video of how you played overall?
Yeah, here's what I think, John, is I think that we did some good things. There's a little bit, you know, comfort's not the right word, but we had some moments. You know what I'm saying? We had some moments. We ran the ball effectively for sure, especially on some big plays. Got some big plays. I was not pleased with how we ran the ball on first down. Did not run the ball in that situation, and I really think that's what hurt us. You know, if we could have got going on first down a little bit more, we'd have ran more plays. We'd had a chance to get them more fatigued and really set the pace that we wanted to play with. But there's some bright spots that we can look at. You know, here we are. I'm disappointed in how we played. I'm disappointed because we didn't win the game. I'm disappointed that we only ran 60 plays. I'm disappointed that we had, I think, six penalties before the ball snapped. But if we can pay attention to details and we can get more physical, we can play winning football on our side of the ball. That's what I told the kids on Monday when I got in front of them, and I really believe that.
You said no drastic changes when you got up to the podium. Does Max represent sort of a change, that like kind of a dramatic change in the idea of what you're doing?
No, not really. I don't know. You know, that's a good question, Jen. What I meant when I got up here was schematically we're not changing. You know what I mean? Will we look different with Jalen at quarterback than at Max? Yes, we will. All right. But will the base of the offense change? No. Maybe what I call does. But the offense doesn't.
In fall camp, you talked about you were just going to put everything in, and then you were going to have this many for this quarterback, this many that you would add extras and wrinkles. Sure. How many plays were there for Jalen kind of in there, and then how many for Max, and how do you?
Yeah. Well, there's things that each of them do better. And basically what we do is we keep statistically every play that we run, pass, screen, whatever. And we really try to pick the plays that we're best at, that we've been the best at through the spring and through preseason camp. All right, and then those plays that match up with what the defense is doing. And those are the plays that we kind of go into. We've got a huge menu of plays, not huge, but we've got a menu of plays, and then we kind of filter that down for each game week.
How comfortable are you using Jalen situationally? Like
Jalen's going to play
in that fourth quarter where Max maybe is going just fine, but you have a situation where
he's going to play. Yeah, he's going to play. Jalen will play in this game.